pumunta doon. We believe, and I believe, that we, meaning the lawyers and I, believe that cases will be filed. So, kahit pang sabihin nila na merong investigasyon, sa simula pa lang, nagdesisyon na sila na mag-file sila ng cases.
Clarification lang, nabanggit niyo po, nagpadala kayo ng letter. Aside from that, magbibigay po ba tayo ng affidavit or statement po?
Hindi na. Tinanong ko sa lawyer kung idadagdag ko pa ba yung affidavit ko. Sabi niya hindi na daw kasi nilagay ko naman na doon sa letter, kung ano yung sasabihin ko sa affidavit.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Another follow-up.
Good afternoon, Ma'am Celerina Montes from NHP. You have mentioned that there are already biases on
Bilang pa po sa'yo.
on how the government
dapat maging presidente, matapang kahit sobrang daming kalaban.
case. So what would be the worst case scenario na nakikita ninyo na maaaring mangyari sa inyo?
Okay. Ang worst case scenario, thank you, Ma'am Sel. Ang worst case scenario na nakikita namin is removal from office, impeachment, and then patong-patong na mga kaso, multiple cases to be filed, which the lawyers already told me to expect as well. That is why I just decided not to go to the NBI because clearly the pronouncements of the President and the USEC of DOJ point to cases to be filed.
Well, meron, parang may nag-list before that it could be like a violation dun sa anti-terrorism law and plunder, which are
Laban lang,
non-legal
Madam Sara
offenses.
Duterte. Ikaw pa rin ang presidente namin, kahit anong mangyari.
Hindi kayo i-arrest kayo just in case and no bail?
Yes, that could be as well. That is a possibility, ma'am, for cases that are without bail. And as I said, when I read the subpoena, I read there, it was for grave threats, na hindi naman grave threats yung ginawa ko under the revised penal code, and it was for anti-terror law. So napaisip ako, bakit anti-terror law ang iniimbestigahan nila? And then, it's not the first time that I've heard of the anti-terror law used against a person. So, the first time I read about it, they used it against Congressman Arnie Teves. So I inquired about what happened in Negros. So I was told, yun nga, there was a red notice, there was a AMLAC, freezing of assets, money, there was, well, a warrant of arrest, yes. And very recently, I read again the law, and then I found there that there is a provision there, removal from office. So, on that point, it's still kumbaga an avenue, I think, that they're pursuing to remove me from office.
Follow-up question, Joanna.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
You mentioned that there is a possibility of coming to arrest you. Have your lawyers briefed you on what to expect in case they do come? And will you allow yourself to be arrested, or will you, because there have been others who have fled, will you want to face people, face the law enforcers who will arrest you, or will you also try to, not get arrested?
No, I do not plan to leave the country, or I do not plan to hide if there will be a warrant of arrest. Mainly because my children are here. So if I am detained, I want to be able to still see my children. So I have no plans of doing that. I have no plans of leaving the country to hide.
One last follow-up for this matter. Jason Rubio. Congressman Marco Leva offers himself as your lawyer in case tuloy yung impeachment case against you. Will you accept the offer?
No, I think, well, First off, I'd like to thank Congressman Rodante Marcoleta for his offer to be my lawyer in the impeachment case. I appreciate it because he's a very good lawyer. He's a brilliant lawyer. In fact, he pointed out to me points during the committee hearing that as a lawyer, I was not able to see. So that shows his astuteness in the law. But I feel that he will better serve the country if he remains as a member of the House of Representatives. That is what is important right now. We need good public servants, good leaders, good officials in government. And I assure everyone that we already have lawyers helping us. In fact, the moment that Franz Castro announced last year that they are planning to file an impeachment, we already talked to lawyers who will handle the impeachment case at the time. But now, cases pala, 3. So we just need more lawyers. And we already discussed this with the first team that we hired as lawyers.
So yan guys, tapos patuloy ko lang muna. Ganyan lang aking video guys. Hanggang sa aking susunod na video. Salamat Madam Vice President Sara.